Holy smokes, I just made a rant of the century for 20 minutes and my microphone was too low, so I have to remake it. Basically, my rant was about shit like Alistair existing in the game, and it's like unbearable, right? Because look at this game. Well, it's against bots. I was testing damage basically. Look. Yeah. I think it's not. It's here. Yeah. Yeah. Look. 39 kills. Naturally, right? We're playing against bots, so whatever. Look at the gold difference. 15,000 gold difference and 5 levels up. Hold on a sec. I'm 5 levels up. And look, I can't kill Alistair. So I get my Fury. Okay, fine. Now, normally you want to engage, you want to do like a gank, so you get on top of squishes, but sometimes there's situations where their Alistair or whatever, their tank gets on top of you and they just CC the shit out of you. So the only option is to try to kill the tank. Right? Not ideal, but sometimes you're a little bit. Look, naturally I go for Wukong, but then I was like, screw it, let me see if I can kill Alistair. And look at my damage to Alistair. Just observe. So Wukong disappears, naturally, look at this. This is how much damage I do to Alistair, who is 5 levels down, has 2 items, 2.5 items, right? 2.5 items. Right? And I'm 6 item Tryndamere with Infinity Edge. And I have scaling moves as well. So I get 14 plus damage. Not a lot, but I mean, the thing is in the game, so whatever. Right? It should be doing something. And this is how much damage I'm doing to a tank. I mean, this is pathetic. Do you understand? Like, that's the problem. This game tilts the shit out of me. Because you can't play damage dealers against compositions like this. You just cannot. Because they, again, Gragas is the same. The problem is crowd control, and I mean, this ability is like, he has 80% damage reduction. It's like, it's unbearable shit. Because these meta champs are so OP that champs like below them, multiple tiers like Trinda, Master Yi is just not going to work. Because look, think about, okay, you can say Trinda is a problem, let's say we pick Riven or we pick Master Yi, okay, or we pick Jax. Look at like Wukong. Wukong is a decent champion, right? So, how does he work? He's going to press R, you're going to get knocked out. Then he's going to disappear for 2 seconds. You can't damage him because you don't know where he is. He's invisible. And you remember, this is team fight, so every second counts. And then he's going to appear again and knock you up again. Right, so what's that like? 4 or 5 seconds wasted. And you can't do anything against him. There is no outplay of him R'ing you, disappearing and R'ing you again. There is no, of course he's going to die instantly once he's, you know, the combo finishes, but I mean, he can still do a bit of damage. But... and it doesn't matter whether he played good or not in lane, that option of R, disappear R, is always available to him, even at level 9. So, that's what I was like saying in some videos, like leveling up in this game is becoming less and less important. Alistair is just gonna press R, Gragas on like gets a couple of CDR items and you can't damage him because he's gonna CC you to death basically. So back in the days, like it was still playable because what do they get? Like, if you don't team fight, you can split push, and then you can take down turrets quite quickly, right? It's Tryndamere. And they had long cooldown, so okay, like Gragas, he was not able to spam his barrel every like 2.5 seconds. Now he can. So like you are forced into playing this shit. Like Alistar, like Nautilus, Gragas, Volibear. Like this just is like it's stupid, like you're limited to what you can do. And again, it's like I would still even consider the game playable even with this state. But what tilts me, I talked about it multiple times, is that tanks like Gragas can build full tank, full CDR tank, and they still one-shot the wave with their barrel. That is where I just draw the line and I say, hold on a second, this is complete bullshit. Because, okay, you can argue as Tryndamere, you can at least win the game by pushing the turrets, right? But you cannot do that because you just Gragas just like presses a button and the wave is gone, right? So how do you actually win the game? The only way to do that is to win the team fights. Champs like Tryndamere. How do you win a team fight against a composition where there is Gragas and Alistar and Nautilus and Sejuani and all that shit? Like proper composition in the league right now is 2 damage dealers shit like Twitch and 3 CC tanks that are decent like Mundo or Volibear and then Nautilus and Alistar, shit like that, right? You cannot get on top of Twitch. It's just not possible, right? And then Twitch is just gonna right-click you to death. And the only thing that's gonna happen in this game is you're gonna say, holy shit, why I didn't dodge? And even if you do win like 1 out of 10 games like this, it's because their Twitch probably was eating pizza and he got a phone call from his friend and he started chatting on the phone as opposed to playing the game. And you're like, oh, whew, finally I won against a composition like this. But it's like, it's not really you winning, it's just that the Twitch was on the phone. Acting the bollocks, basically, right? And again, like people gonna say, oh, play with your friends. I can't play Tryndamere with my friends. I can't play Flex or Normals with Tryndamere because he sucks. Eventually MMR will reach such level where every game is gonna be like Malphite, even the Normals. Because you have to remember, engagement optimization exists in Normals as well. And this meta is like, you cannot pick non-meta champions. And this meta is controlled because they're just too strong, right? They're just way, way, way too strong. I watched a bit of Pro Scene and again, what did I see? I get Gragas, I had Victor Band. Alistar, I had Victor Band. Volibear, Victor Band. Now people are gonna argue Olaf, but Olaf doesn't do that much damage. Like Tryndamere can 2-hit a squishy and then he can reposition himself very quickly to kill another squishy, right? So he can do damage, but Olaf cannot do that. Olaf has to run at people, he is like, all of that takes a lot of time. And a lot of times what happens to Olaf is that once he kills one squishy, his ult runs out because he got kited. Because his sustaining ult on Olaf is very, very difficult. There's too much mobility in the game. So once your ult runs out, you basically become immobile. Shite. And Alistar can just like... Honestly, it's very hard to kill Olaf, right? Even if you don't have ADC, like, but they can just disengage and that's it. And wait like 25 or 30 seconds and then ADC is gonna come back to life. Right? So like Olaf again, like I know he has crowd control immunity, but I mean you still have problems with him that are not similar to Tryndamere, but they are different, but they also relate to his shit champs, like Gragas. And this meta, you see, this meta is controlled by Riot. Man, their business model is amazing, I have to say. Like, from perspective of player, the game absolutely sucks. But they are very good at making money because you see it like Hearthstones, for example. Hearthstone rotates the card and decks all the time, so you have to buy and own everything, and that is a lot of money. And they consistently create new shit. Like League of Legends has the same model, right? You cannot specialize on one champion because that champ could, like Tryndamere, for example, he just became. He's like, there's a layer of shit, which is the champions, another layer of shit, which is other champions, pile of shit again, and then there is Tryndamere and Ryze and Twisted Fate. That's how probably bad they are right now. It's like this champ is just so bad. And he's so easily counterpicked. It's just like it's just unplayable champ. Look at him. Same with Ryze. It's just this champ is just reward this guy. But from business perspective, they are definitely very good at extracting money, and their business model is very, very good. Right. Again, mastering the game is also very difficult because, okay, if you want to quit high school, quit your job, and just play all the time, okay, then you can say you have time. But for a working person with limited amount of time, and I don't even want to specialize on League, like I just for fun. It's not really playable, you know. Unless you are okay with coin flipping. If you're okay with coin flipping, this game is perfect because you can just like practically play anything. So you like the look of a champion, just pick him. You're gonna have 53, 52%. Eventually you climb. You play 20,000 games. But again, you see, you're running into the territory of limited time. Because again, you want to be good in life, like at your career, at your college. That's your priority. But being good at League is like not a priority because I mean, what is it? It's just like time spent. It's like either watch movies or play computer game. League is like. That's why I play 1-on-1 because like Tryndamere counters everything. Easy to win. But on 5-on-5, like I had ability at some point where I was like winning maybe like 90% of normal games, and I even made a video of how to win every normal game. It was still a bit of dodging, but by skill you can get there. But again, I don't really want to put so much effort because if your team is like hard feeding, it's not that. It's too exhausting to carry it. And playing against and then going smurfing into like bronze and gold. It's kind of like that's why I play against bots because it's the same experience. I just don't see a difference. I know like it's good content for YouTube where you just like smash their enemy Garen where you're like level 12 and he's like level 4. But I mean, from experience perspective, because I'm not a content creator, realistically speaking, I don't depend on making money, content writing. Like to me, it's just like it feels like playing against bots. So, I mean, it's not very challenging. So, might as well not waste time in the lobby, queuing up all this shit. Just play against bots, and that's it. You get the same experience. Oh man, these champs. Like it's just like I don't like it's the same with Jax. Like when I see Jax press E, I just like I was watching. I don't remember who was it. I think there was some guy with glasses. He always tries to get rank 1 or something to play Jax. Sometimes his stream pops up as in the kind of like recommended streams because I watch Tryndamere streams. And then I click his stream. I don't remember. It was 2 weeks ago. I saw Jax. He pressed E. I was like, no. I'm not watching that. That ability tilts me just to look at it. Like even when I play, I just use that ability and I'm thinking to myself, holy shit. Like it's just It's like Fizz's Trickster on 3-second cooldown. It's like, oh my god, you know? It's same shit, but like, and like Alistair R. I mean, 80% damage reduction on 2 items. This guy has a permanent CC almost. I mean, how do you like enjoy this game? I mean, you're forced into playing these tanks, and then it becomes this uninteractive shit, and then you hope that whoever gets the best bot lane and ADC just wins. Right, so you just coin flipping basically. It's like it became too team dependent, I think, the game. Because of the objectives and all that shit. Go team! Yay! And if you want to carry, quit your job and then just start grinding the game. Anyway, that's my rant. So, fundamentally what I'm trying to say is damage does not work in this game. So if you think to yourself, oh, I'm gonna go like Master Yi, I'm gonna get like 6 items and I'm just gonna right click everyone because I'm so efficient with my jungle clear, and I'm gonna gank bot and I'm gonna kill. Once the team phasing starts, that's a bad news for you. And if they have Alistair, oof. You can do it in low elos, yeah, but I mean then probably Tryndamere is gonna be a better pick because it's a lot quicker to get to 6 items. Master Yi takes a bit of time, so unless you go this, there is a Hail of Blades. I think Master Yi is a bit faster, but your late game is not going to be as abusive. So like, might as well go with Tryndamere. Anyway, fundamentally, if you think you're gonna go 6 items and just right click everyone, not gonna happen because Alistair and Gragas and Nautilus exists. Alright? Take care, bye bye.